Every day we take leaps, still trying to perfect the drop. Every verse I make a point. Let's see if you connect the dots.
Yo, welcome back, world, to another episode of Connect the Dots, hosted by yours truly, the newfound loose sound Riley B, and as always, powered by Suburban Pro Studios, man. And look, I'm excited. I know I tell y'all I'm excited all the time, man, but look, we got a hungry, hard-working MC. If you ain't seen this dude's name or face somewhere around, man, you're under a rock somewhere.
Facts.
But we gonna wake you up today, man. We got SlowSpreadLove in the building, man.
What's up,
man? How you doing, bro?
I'm good, man. I'm just glad to be here, man. I'm blessed, man. I'm grateful, man.
Most definitely, man. I appreciate you for making the time, man. You know, life be lifing for everybody, but I appreciate you, man. Sharing your energy with the platform, man. And look, before we get to it, man, we gotta talk about it, man. Like, man, you been on a run, man.
Yeah.
Like, from store run, at least from when I got here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Store run 2, and the latest release, Phases.
Phases 3, yeah. Phases 3, yeah.
I've been seeing your name everywhere, videos, singles. I think the first time I ran into you, it was at a Slump Fest show. I can't remember. It was something. And man, you had so many people with you, bro.
Yeah.
It made me pay attention. They announced who you was. I'm like, I ain't never heard of SlowSpreadLove. It had to be like 30, 40 people, bro.
No, facts,
everybody knew that. I said, I ain't hip. I'm the one that need to be tuned in. You know what I mean? So, like, man, salute to your grind, man. You've been working like crazy. You just had the big Slow Skin Friends show at the Key, man.
Huge.
And before we get to the boys, I just got to know, man, like, what kind of inspires your work ethic, man, just from being outside the way you are right now, man?
I mean, on top of just having like a huge passion for the music and loving what I do, I mean, I just want to change my people's situation. I think me doing the music, that's my gift. That's my gift to be able to, you know, give back to others, to be able to ultimately help my family, whether that be financially or motivational wise, just inspire them to do something. So, I'm inspired by everything, man, whether that's, you know, other artists that I listen to, my peers here in St. Louis.
Yeah.
Even when my nieces and nephews just calling me and saying, Uncle, that new song was, you know what I'm saying, was crazy, this and that. So I pull from everything, man, and I just try to use all of that as energy to, you know, to go hard.
Man, it's definitely making an impact, man. Like I said, I see you everywhere, man. I see the videos, and like, man, I just always, anytime I get hip to an artist, I always tap into them. I don't know nothing about them, but I'll be like, man, when did they start? So, like, did you feel like did you start just recently, or had you kind of already been on the grind?
So I officially started in like 2019. So that's when I like officially started dropping music. But throughout my life, I always been like, you know, playing with the different DAWs, Apple Music, GarageBand on my computer, you know, different stuff like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, just throughout the years, freestyling, ciphering with my partners, and my verses always stood out. Like even as a kid, like Slow, you hard, like, you know what I'm saying. So 2019 came, and like while I was in college, I was in Lincoln for a little minute. So while I was up there, I was doing talent shows, open mics. I was in a group with 2 girls, Janie and Petra. Janie, another dope artist from St. Louis too. She a singer. She also performed at Big Slow Skin Friends too. But I was in a group with them, so we used to just write songs. We used to perform around the campus, just little stuff. So just kind of sharpening the skills
and them 10,000 hours.
Yeah, legit. So like, and now that's kind of why it shows now when I go do shows and stuff like that, because a lot of those people seen me back then when I barely had no fans, and I was real delusional about it, and everybody didn't understand, and I was just still chasing it. And so many other rappers that I started with, and, you know, they kind of fell off or got into other things like that, and I'm the one that just kept going. So I think people respect it, and the music good too. So
absolutely, bro. Like that confidence, man. And like you said, them early grounds of just ciphering, talent shows, open mic, just some people kind of skip that phase, but I feel like to be who you supposed to be, you gotta go through that little phase. Whether it's a short phase or a long phase, you gotta go through that.
I wouldn't change it for nothing, man. I wouldn't change it for nothing. Like I really appreciate my grind, how I came into the game. Nothing was handed to me. I built everything that I got pretty much with all of my like day one partners, like my real friends. I gained a lot of like rap peers over time and people that I got genuine love for, but like the people that I work with day to day, like my producers and stuff, is like my day to day, day one partners that I knew before I was even rapping and shit. So
man, that's dope, because them the people that are really like keep you level-headed, you know what I'm saying? Even when you can't see something yourself, because we all go through as we grind, and, you know, it's certain stuff you don't always see, especially if you wearing multiple hats. You know what I'm saying? I know you mentioned to me before, like, man, you do a lot for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes you feel like a one-man show, one-man army, and so it's good to have people around you that you can trust. If you do need to, you know, delegate things to certain people, man, while you being that workhorse like that, man, and it shows, man, like on stage, like your confidence pours through the, and I mean, when you see like when I first saw you and those people, they all look like people that was either your family or people you grew up with type stuff. Like they know the records. I'm like, oh yeah, this is some real foundational work. And it's like this ain't overnight. Even if I'm just a script, it ain't overnight for real at all. So like, man, that's super dope.
Man, I appreciate my supporters and my 100%. Fan base so much, because like, it'd be hard for people to get their family and their friends to actually support them in ways to come to the shows, to spend money on tickets, to you know what I'm saying? So me seeing other artists going through that a lot and kind of like struggling with getting their people to support them, and for me to be able to see my people support me like that goes to show like, okay, we doing something right. Like, you know what I'm saying? They, like you said, they knowing the songs, they playing the songs, they be out of town doing stuff, calling me like, hey, I just put such on your song. They be finding, man, they be doing the work for me too. So
that word of mouth is important, especially from people who rock with you. They speak good on your name when you're not around, you know what I'm saying? Because you can't always be everywhere at the same time. So like, that stuff travels, man. And that was another thing, like, whenever somebody brought your name up, in any random conversation I was in, it was always something good. Like, man, put Slowski on, man, tap in. And I can appreciate that, because as much as you try to listen to everybody, you can't always tune in to everybody at all times. So when somebody speak good on your behalf, man, it really mean a lot. And it make you make that name stick in your head, man.
No, for sure. I really appreciate anybody that speak on me good when I'm not around, man. But it goes to show I treat people how I want to be treated, man.
That's big.
Like, wherever I go, like, I try to do the same things for people that I would want somebody to do for me, or like, whatever it is you do, I want to respect your craft and support you in whatever way that I can. So, and I feel like I get that back all the time. So
that type of good karma always come back to you, man. Most of the time, outside of a few bullshit situations, but you know, most of the time it come back to you the way it's supposed to, man. And it's to kind of double back to when you were speaking about the music, man. I noticed, to me, one of the things that makes your music stand out is your melodies with your pen. And had you always kind of incorporated the melodies, or was that something kind of you kind of recently did?
Yeah, I think so, because I came up on a lot of R&B. You know, Jaheim, Luther Vandross, Gerald Levert. My mama used to love like Keisha Cole, Fantasia, all that kind of stuff. So like, Usher, Confessions, you know. So yeah, melodies always stood out to me. I always incorporated that in my music. When I was young, I used to think I was a singer. Like, I can't sing for real. When I was young, I used to always tell my partners, like, in my family, like, man, I'm gonna be a singer. I know how to sing. But, so yeah, I think, you know, it just come out in different ways when I make the music.
See, and that's dope, because to me, I can't sing at all. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, even just being able to get in there and experiment, and you never know what your voice gonna do. You ain't got to be full blown, like you said, Luther Vandross, but if you can hold a good note, do a good harmony, and you never know how far that can take you in a hook situation, and before you know it, you got a whole record that you ain't had to call nobody in to sing the hook. You may have wanted to, but you handled it. You know what I'm saying? And it's still fire. So it's like, yeah, man, I can appreciate that. And I feel like folks who put that element in their music, and also I want to touch on like just the live band element. Man, can you speak to the creative process of like the difference between just doing your regular records in the studio and turning that into a live show, whether it's with the band or without a band?
So most of the times when I'm making songs, like when I'm making, because like I write too, but like for the most part, I got my own equipment, so I just punch in a lot too. For sure. So when I'm making the songs, I'm thinking about like how it's gonna be received, like performing it or with the band and stuff like that. So that's the first part of it. And I feel like if you're a good artist, your music gonna always be able to translate to the live band aspect. So yeah, that's just the first part of the creative process, just me making it and thinking about how it's gonna work with the band. And then actually getting together, it's like, man, that's one of the best feelings, man. It's a different experience, man. When I say I encourage every artist to please try to find y'all some band members, put together y'all band, and go rock out with them, man. Whether that's just having some little jam sessions,
For sure.
rehearsals, because that's pretty much the biggest part of it is rehearsing.
Trying and,
Yep.
It's like you gain a different appreciation for what you made because you're seeing it being from another aspect. You like, man.
Because this really what we trying to, when we in the studio making the music, we actually replicating a live show, technically. That's what we really doing. You know what I'm saying? So it's like to see, that's the raw form of like what we making, like them, the drums, the keys, all of that. Like you taking all of that from the computer and putting it in actual real time and in real life. And I think nowadays with all the AI and stuff like that,
Kind of lose a little bit of that, you think?
and I think people just appreciate the live band
100%.
shit more. You know what I'm saying? Like being able to see you make it in real time, seeing these drums actually being played, and somebody actually doing real vocals with no backtrack, because there's so much flaw stuff out there that it's like people want something real. So that's why I feel like they come pay for Slow Spread Love tickets now and stuff, because they know what they gonna get, and they, you know.
And you can't fake that live band, man. You can't fake nothing about that, bro. Because if you try to fake something, you gonna get drowned out by the instruments. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta have your hands on things.
And
you know what I'm saying?
Rehearse.
Yeah, and if you're a real artist, you want to have your hands on that stuff. You want to bring the best out of your band members. They want to bring the best out of you, and you just want to present the best product you can, man. So I noticed that, and I didn't get to make it to the show, but you had the band. I forgot what venue it was at, but I was tapped in. I was like,
I think that was probably Sanction. So yeah, we just sold out Sanction in the City Foundry. That was March 7th. Then we came back with Big Slow Skin Friends like a month later. So yeah,
man, you checking a lot of boxes, man.
Facts.
Man, I'm super proud.
Got a long way to go though, man. Long way to go, but it's up right now for sure.
Absolutely, man. I'm seeing your name everywhere. I can't wait to see what you put out next, man. For 2026, you got some more music you dropping, or you kind of focusing on just shows?
So actually, I got a lot of features that I've done. So shout out Nike Turbo, shout out BGB McFly.
Salute.
A bunch of other guys.
Nike, that's gonna sound crazy.
It's already done too. So we got a nice record together.
For
so y'all will be seeing me roll out with just a couple features like over the next like month or so, because we got a lot of shows too. So like, starting this month. So we got.
You been hitting the road too, right?
Yeah. So we got. Here we got the Bridge the Gap Foundation in Dalewood. We gonna do that. We got Young Jock and Lil Scrappy out there, but I'm gonna be out there with the live band on June 19th. On the 20th, we got the Culture Creative Show over there at the UMSU. We're not with A Game and all them. 2 Kid Slim. It's a nice lineup over there at Dobbs. And then we going to the Bay. I got a show in the Bay on the 21st, so we gonna be out there for a minute. And then we gonna shoot to LA for BET weekend on the 26th. And I got a show out there. So.
Y'all heard what he said. Hey, he booked and busy, man.
Facts,
booked and busy, man.
And then Iowa City too. Iowa City, July 12th. So yeah.
Man, you putting on, man. I'm super appreciative to know that the crib is being represented right, man.
Thanks.
And just from the beginning of the conversation, just putting the grind in, bro. And you see that every time you make moves, you see that it started from a real place, and you super intentional, bro. And I'm big on intentionality. Like, ain't nothing happening by accident. You're doing what you're supposed to do because you put the work in and you plan to make it happen, man.
Facts.
I want to give you your flowers, man. Just keep whooping ass, man. Keep putting on for the city, dog. Being your authentic self, because that's what's making you and whoever else stand out, man. Just being themselves. You know what I'm saying? In they specific way, man. So
I appreciate you providing the platform too. Like we all working together and creating a ecosystem.
Man.
Like we need this. Like
Absolutely,
artists,
man.
like we
got
can't
so
do it
much
without
talent,
y'all.
man. Look, man, we got so much talent. I know, like I said, life be life, and everybody can't always get together at the time you want. But when it come together, man, it's beautiful because we got, like you said, the ecosystem, and we just got to keep building on it, bro. So
It's up, man. It's up for St. Louis, and like I feel like we got good people in the right positions, and our time coming, man. You got guys like me and AJ McQueen, and you got your 2 Kid Slims, and you know all these people.
Seems like it's something happening right now for real, like. No pun intended. It's a lot of dots connecting right now, for real.
So
man, you at the forefront of this thing, man. I appreciate you, man. But we on Connect the Dots, man. Can we give him a little something, dog?
Lord, come on, man.
Man, we got Slow Spread Love in the building, man. This is Connect the Dots, man. Let's do it.
Come on, let's get it. The road, the high, the low. So much shit that I can say, I gotta get this off. When I speak, I know they listen. I'm so philosophical, philanthropic. Smoking dope is coming from the tropics. They ain't leave me no options but to run it up on you. I'm with the violence, but with this knowledge came power. We can have a money shower if we all follow through. They turn sour, I don't really want your flowers. I just want you go and find you something to do. In this life you gon' choose, you either win or you gon' lose. Got the peaks and the valleys, the highs and lows coming too. I be missing my granny, but every day I'm pulling through. I put that shit on my daddy, that's when they know I tell her. My heart been broke like the levees, this life shit got me buying news. Like the battle with Gettysburg, about to start a revolution. Almost lost my little head at first, found some motion, got the move. Since I be out the Leavenworth when I knew this shit get cruise. So young, but so early, we seen this shit could get spooky. Seen them back though as mans, I seen these bitches turn goofy. I live my life like I be damn, I let these niggas come do me. I know that shit ain't in my plans, I got too much shit to lose. I be feeling like the highs and the lows, the friends and the foes, everybody got something to prove. Let me tell you about the highs and the lows, the friends and the foes, where you go when they be waiting on you. Let me tell you about the highs and the lows, the friends and the foes. Yeah, you know I got the St. Louis blues, the highs, the lows. Yeah, come on, man.
Let's
Connect
go.
the dots, big Slowski.
Let's do it, man. This is Connect the Dots. This is Slow Spread Love, man. Y'all know what it is. If you like what you heard, number one, how could you not? Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, man. Let us know who you want to see next, man. This is Slow Spread Love. This is Connect the Dots, man. And until next time, peace.
Yes, sir, Ski.
Every day we take leaps, still trying to perfect the drop. Every verse I make a point. Let's see if you connect the dots.